Buongiorno tutti. So, I decided after receiving some emails and messages from friends and family from all over the world um, that I would do something that I never do, that I would make this video to kind of share with what's going on. So, 2 weeks ago, our lives changed. 2 weeks ago is the peak moment when everything became chaotic. We started to live in limbo. Schools have been closed for the past 2 weeks. There have been areas that have been considered the red area or the quarantined area because of the fact that we live about an hour and a half northwest of Milan. We're not in the province of Lombardia, but in the province of Vercelli, and sorry, the Piedmont as the region. And so, because of the fact that the region is close to the other, they decided to, create this semi type of quarantine for the last 2 weeks. Well, things have escalated. We woke up this morning to full quarantine. So we cannot move out of our region. So we cannot go into Lombardia whatsoever. And we are basically told to stay in our homes. And schools will be closed officially until the 3rd of April. I honestly think, though, that this is just my opinion, but I honestly think that we'll be going until at least after Easter. It's really hard. It's chaotic. Where you try to create stability. We try to create stability in a situation where you don't know when it's going to end. So you don't have anything, any sort of reference points to say, okay, I can make these sacrifices, we can do this now, and it's going to end at that date. No, we don't have any of that. So that's why I say we live in limbo. Italy is not a country where homeschooling was something that has been, that's normal. So everyone's been scrambling to kind of see how they can create a system so that the students can carry on, with their studies. And it's difficult. In Italy, school system's really different to the U.S. And so Anna, she went to a specialized electronics technical school, and it was an hour away from her house. And so, they have a special program. And so the high school that's closer to our house has a different program. And so it's really complicated. And Valentino, he goes to middle school. And so their school is trying to create platforms and video lessons and things like that. And we're trying to, make it as normal as it possibly can be, but no more sports. Valentino can't play rugby anymore, and we can't do those things that we did every day. But I think the greatest impact that this has had, and it's going to have, is not just on the lives of people, which is, yes, the most horrific part of all of this. And that's one of the reasons why everyone has been asked to stay home, so that way they can help block the spread or to slow down the spread, because it's not going to be blocked. They need to slow down the spread. And so that's why we're home. But the biggest effect that this virus is having is the economical, aspect and effect that it's going to have, and that it has at the moment, and it's going to have for hundreds and thousands and millions of people. My husband and I are both independent contractors and consultants. And so for the last 2 weeks, I work with schools, and I also work with businesses. And I can't do what I normally do. Last week, I should have carried out 30 hours of lessons just in schools alone. And I can't do any of that. And so it means that for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I can't work. So no paycheck, no money, no way to sustain my family. And this is difficult because my husband is also an independent contractor. And he doesn't work in schools, but he works with businesses. And we're not allowed to go into businesses because they don't. It's not that they don't want us. They would want. They also want to carry out a normal life. It's just that they can't. They can't risk having people come in. And a lot of people, like I said, people have been asking us. They've been concerned, and so I felt inspired to share what life is like. Um, it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring us. And it's hard. I'm good at what I do. And this situation is not allowing me to do what I do. I love people. I love to be around people. I love to help people see their value and their worth. I love to help people communicate with other people. That's what I do. And I can't do that any longer. I can't do that. And it's hard. I said that I would try to get through this without any tears. But it's hard. It's really, really hard. I've always worked. My whole life, I've always worked. I had 2 jobs when I was in high school and in college, and I've always worked. And not having that possibility to do that, it's really hard and it's really scary. But I wouldn't be who I am if I wasn't also positive. If we can be, because that's the only thing that we can be. This is a historic moment in life. This is a historic moment. This is going to be in the history books. So we make it what it's going to be. And so this is an opportunity for all of us to reevaluate our lives. And I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring me because I don't know. But all we can do is try. And I want to just share a little bit of what my life has turned into. And if you're interested, I'm going to be probably doing a couple more of these videos just to kind of take you along the line of what life is really like. Living in a quarantine area and being in quarantine. Be grateful for what you have. Appreciate, what you have. Because when you don't have it, it's hard. Sorry. Oh. Like I said, I was going to try, but I wouldn't be Marissa if I didn't cry, because that's just the way that I am. I'm a crier. And I'm sorry with my crying nose, but I wanted to share with you guys. Appreciate what you have. What we can do is try to make the most out of the little resources that we have, and try to give as much normalcy and stability to our children as we can, to help them get through all of this and help them understand the impact. Our lives will become much simpler for everyone, out of force, of course, and maybe this is for the better. But I just wanted to share with you the impact that this virus is having. There'll be lots of people wanting to share, and this is me sharing. It's not easy, but we will all get through this. We have to. So we're healthy, and I can't say that we're all that happy, but we're healthy for the most part. But over the next couple of weeks until this all ends, I'll share a little bit more of the impact that this virus is having on our lives. Hopefully, I'll be able to report a little bit of normalcy sooner rather than later. But I just wanted to share with you what really and truly life is like here at this moment. It is complete chaos. We don't know what's going to happen. The economical impact is just not on us. It's on lots of people, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people. I don't know how we're going to be able to pay the rent and pay taxes that you've got to pay monthly. And I don't know how we're going to be able to do that. But in some way or another, we're going to have to try. So keep us in your prayers. That's all I can say. Keep Italy in your prayers. Keep me and my family in your prayers. And we'll get through this one way or the other. I'm a believer. That's who I am. That's my motto. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in people. I'm a believer in the value and worthiness that each one of us has, and all of the strength that we truly, truly have inside of us. So this is going to be a battle. It's a challenge, and we can make it what we can make it. So I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to get it out of my system. Today is kind of a boohoo me, feeling sorry. But we'll get through this. And I just want to say, have a good week. Buona settimana, as they say here in Italy. And share this if you want. I don't know. But signing off from Rozzo, Borgosesia, Italy. This is Marissa, mom, wife, and woman. And appreciate. Be grateful for what you have. And remember, I'm a believer. Have a great day and have a great week. Ciao, ciao.